Welcome to another B.M.B podcast. My name is BJ.
Mine is Mike.
Yep, I'm back, y'all. Brian.
Big B. Well, you know it's Mother's Day, fellas, and you guys are lucky to have your mothers. Unfortunately, for me, I don't. But it's a celebration this week, so I just want to say, you guys have any Mother's Day memories or anything?
I don't know if I have too many Mother's Day memories exactly, but recently it's been nice with my sister being down. We go to their school and they have a carnival every year. So we kind of go do a little carnival and stuff like that, and then we go out to eat afterwards. That's kind of starting to be a little tradition that we got going on.
Okay. What about you, Brian?
Just, lucky to have mom still. She's amazing. I mean, I'm blessed. She's the greatest to me, and I mean, after everything we've gone through in our life, she's the rock, and she's definitely my queen, and the queen, I should say, and just very lucky through everything. I've given her a lot of. I've known 36 years hasn't been the easiest for her, but the only thing about moms is she's always the number one person to have my back, and just blessed, and just a great grandmother to my kids. And they love her to death, and just the effort she has. Moms, if you ever listen to this, I just want to say thank you, and I love you.
Damn, now cool. I feel all bad,
Damn, man.
You should, dude.
Mom, I love you too, Mom. You're my rock.
Nah, hey, but Brian, your mom's been like a mom's to me too. She's been very cool. I appreciate things that she's done.
She's very loving, man.
Yeah. Everybody knows my mom passed when I was 4 of breast cancer. So when I got older, what I try to do every Mother's Day is go to her grave and put some flowers on her grave. Pay my respects.
Definitely.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I'll be there this Sunday and do the same thing. Yeah, man. I mean, I miss my mom. I don't remember too much about her, but I remember little things. But yeah, I know my life would be way different if she was here. Tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing we always gotta say about moms is it's like they did everything for us. Growing up. I mean, diapers and stuff while pops were working and stuff like that. It was like moms they did everything for us. And I'm just fortunate to. For me and personally, it was just like I said, moms means everything to me, and to see what she's doing now, and the thing is, like, my mom's she's in her 60s, but she don't act like it. She act like she's in her 40s.
Oh yeah.
And she's still amazing, and just, God bless.
Yeah, I don't think I realized how much my mom has done for me until I got older. Where,
Yep.
Being 5 years old and raising me at 5, my sister at 10. With my dad leaving and them splitting, single mom alone, and then she's got to work, she's got to do everything, raise us bad kids, and try to do good with us. And yeah, it's a trip. I couldn't imagine doing it at my age now, even raising a 5-year-old and a 10-year-old by myself and trying to do all that, so my hats always goes off to my mom, putting her life on hold, and then finally after a while, getting her life back together and trying to put her pieces back together was just great, so I always have a piece of my heart for my mom for doing that,
Absolutely, man. I mean, it's like, obviously everyone knows my life story, Pops passing away, and it's just like the one thing about my mom was just so strong, beyond strong, and just to this day, she never wanted to date again because she just said no one will ever treat me the way your father treated me, and it's just like, you know what, Ma? I mean, whatever. She's a beautiful woman inside and out, and just very loving. I mean, but your mom is too, Mikey. Love your mom to death. Awesome, definitely. And all the moms out there listening, definitely hope you guys have a great Mother's Day Sunday, and we love all you guys, and you're all beautiful.
Yep, I even love my new mother-in-law right now, man. She be trying to feed me all the time. She be cooking all the time for me, taking care of me, man. Oh man, I love my mother-in-law.
Hell yeah.
As Tupac said, you're all appreciated.
Yep, there you go.
They are definitely appreciated. Very lucky. But I got to ask everybody, man, obviously, past weekend, how's everyone's past weekend?
Good. I had a good one. Just kind of laid low, kind of spent most of the weekend at my mother-in-law's house talking about her. Just kind of taking care of them over the weekend and just run around. I actually got to meet up with B. When did we meet up? Friday, right?
It was Friday.
Yeah, I went to a couple breweries down there in Redlands. And then we went over to the Vault.
Yeah, the Vault was cracking, man.
Yeah.
The Vault was cracking. That DJ, man.
Yeah, I walked in with B, and then I don't know where he went after that, man. He was on the dance floor, grooving. I was like, yeah, boy.
I didn't care,
Hell
man.
yeah.
I was having a good time, man. If a DJ is gonna play that good of a music, I gotta go dance, man.
He was playing some cuts, man.
Yeah, he was playing some good music though.
Kind of like the Club Mint DJ, right?
Yeah, about the same. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He wasn't playing all that new, not a
the
lot of
time.
new bullshit, but he was going back, you know.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool, and that's a cool spot there. It's inside and it's outside.
Yeah, it's like a little sand lot they got in between the buildings, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that was it on that Friday.
Yeah, that was pretty much what I did, the highlights.
A lot of LA driving for me too.
Yeah, back and forth, right?
Back and forth for this funeral thing. But what about you, Brian?
Oh, man, had a good weekend, dude. Definitely went out with the Queen, went hiking, and then went to the beach a couple days, and just damn good beach weather, and couldn't have asked for a better Cinco de Mayo, man. It was a really good day. Real happy
Oh,
with
that's
it.
right.
I
Huh?
forgot it was Cinco de
It was a
Mayo.
damn good Cinco de Mayo. I had a great time.
Good.
Yeah, man. You get a
Yeah, I think I
tan?
had-
Yeah, I got a little good farmer's tan going on. I mean, the hike went really well out in Whittier and stuff. But no, overall, it was just a great weekend. Real
That's
happy
cool.
with it, and can't wait, you know.
Cool.
But and obviously, we got some sports over the weekend and stuff, and it started off with Friday. Loved, fuck you, Dodger fans. Loved what I saw with my Albert Pujols, Mr. 3000. Congrats! Not many people have that fleet, and he's got it. And Albert's got 3,000 hits now. But on the same night, out in Mexico,
Was it the same thing?
it was the same night,
Oh,
man.
I didn't even know.
You guys got a stud pitcher, Walker Buehler, who's just a fucking stud. Balled out for 6 innings, and then you guys switched to pitchers, but the Dodgers threw a no-hit the Padres with
Committee,
like, I think,
yeah.
Yeah.
4 or 5 pitchers, and that's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's-
we didn't even know it until we were too busy drinking.
I think we left the brewery and we found out, right?
Yeah, we got notified by our newscaster.
Oh,
that's
really?
right.
Yeah, she told us.
Oh man, your newscaster. Alicia Del Valle or something, dog, or
Yeah,
what?
I wish it was Alicia Devine.
No, one of Laura's friends, Veronica, she told us that they pitched a no-no.
And
And
you guys are diehard Dodger fans, and you guys didn't. Come on, man.
Dog,
we're having a good time, man.
brewery, dog.
You always, man, Mr. MySpace BJ, always on your damn phone, dude. I know damn well Mr. Statcast over here and shit.
I checked the score earlier in the day.
Mike, you got a hall pass for that. B, come
yeah,
on,
you know me
man.
with sports, man. I'm just here asking dumb questions.
Shit,
Hey,
Mike, yeah,
hey,
no shit.
I showed up to a brewery, they weren't there. And they're like, hey, we're the other one. So I had to
Oh,
turn my
yeah,
ass
that-
around, go find the other one. And then I finally met up with them. So I don't know what the hell was going on. I was looking at my Google Maps, not my ESPN app. Pretty much.
This guy.
Yeah. But, yeah, man. I want to say about Pujols, he doesn't get in that category of using performance-enhancing drugs.
They started a rumor a couple years ago. Former Cardinal Jack Clark, he infamous said some shit, and then it got really ugly. And Pujols actually did a drug test, man, and everything came out clear as can be. And then there was a big lawsuit against Jack Clark. Got sued, felt stupid, got fired, lost his job. Albert's not linked to that shit, man.
Nah, his numbers are ridiculous, though.
Guy's class act, dude. You know, I mean, I know his better numbers with the Cardinals, but you know what? I remember when we signed him, I got excited. I'm still excited when I go to the games and see him, dude. I mean, I get excited for him and Trout. Otani, I'm still learning, but no, it's still Albert. Definitely, I like him a lot.
Yes, sir. But finally, almost the NBA conference finals are almost set, and then you got Warriors in Houston, which everybody thought was going to happen, and Cleveland's probably going to wait on Boston.
Cleveland
It's
is
gonna
the
be
city.
There you go. Boom, 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 boom. But
Miss my Uncle Charles, y'all.
I think it's gonna be.
Had to.
I think it's gonna be Cleveland and Golden State for the goddamn fourth year in a row.
No, I'll bet you around. I bet right now, all the B.M.Bers listen right now. I'm gonna bet you around. I'm gonna go Houston. I'm gonna go
Houston?
H-Town. I'm gonna go H-Town. Good love, body rocking, knocking boots all night long. Yeah. I'm gonna go Houston,
Uh huh.
and I'll take Cleveland. I'm gonna take Houston in 6.
Houston in 6.
I'm gonna bet you
Oh,
around, but
okay.
I got Houston. You got Golden State.
I got Golden State over Cleveland.
Mike, you
Yeah.
got Orlando.
Orlando Bloom.
Orlando
Exactly.
Bloom.
All right, you want to let's make that bet, man. Make it
I'll-
official. Come on, all you
I'll-
B&Bers. We got witnesses.
I'll make the bet, man.
Huh?
I'll make the bet.
All right, son. You
I'll
got
make the
Golden
bet.
State. I'll take Houston.
Yeah, I'll get you some Michelob Ultra. All right.
I don't think that shit. Been drinking some fucking vodka lately. So yeah, no, you know what the funny thing is though is next year, dude. Whether Philly wins tonight or not, Philly is gonna be legit.
Mhm.
Fucking New Orleans, whatever they do with Boogie Cousins, New Orleans is gonna be scary. And then Utah's got a fucking stud in Donovan Mitchell, man. Holy shit! I mean, he
Yeah.
got hurt. They still played Houston. I mean, I know they won one at Houston and they lost, but
Yeah.
Utah's gonna be legit. Fuck their fans, but they're
Oh,
gonna be
yeah,
legit.
big time. Fuck their fans. I've always hated Utah fans.
Why? What's wrong with them?
So cruel,
Oh,
man.
man.
They say the most cruelest things ever. What did somebody say to Harden? Not Harden, but to one of the OKC players, I think. He said something nasty.
Westbrook.
To him. Yeah, was it Westbrook? Yeah. I don't know. It's just no. Somebody said something to Harden too recently in that series.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
those
don't know.
Utah fans, man. Ever since the Stockton and Karl Malone days, they've been
Short
ruthless.
ass shorts.
The short shorts, Stockton shorts.
Hell yeah.
like short shorts.
Shit, Mike still wears short shorts, man. I seen that shit.
Hell yeah.
Seen them legs.
God gave you legs, rock 'em.
Gotta rock them, huh?
Seen Mike's legs.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Talking about, man. Comedians, man. We all love comedians,
Yep.
and we all like to laugh, and we all like watching stand up. So
Yeah, I think that's like our third thing right there. Like, I mean, like movies, music, sports, and then TV, and then comedians. We always sit there and talk about comedians.
yeah, pretty much. It's a lot of great ones though, all time, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, what are you guys' top 3 to 5 comedians? I guess you know.
And I'm gonna say right out the back, like no, of course, no Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy. We know those are in your tops. You know, let's hear something that's something that you normally wouldn't pick, or just something that you like. You know.
Yeah.
I have one that's it's no particular order to me towards which one I like with these guys better, but Stephen Wright. I've always liked his delivery, his clever like one-liners. You know, I remember not even knowing who he was in Half Baked. You know, just the guy on the couch. I didn't even know that was him.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's him.
man.
He's a good friend of Dave Chappelle. I mean, they used to grind all the time back in the day. You know, at all the clubs. But I love his stuff. You know, to be able to just deliver something in one sentence and to make you think, and then some of it's just dry humor, some of it just will go over your head until you kind of sit there and listen to it again. But him, and then there's another young kid that was in that same type of one-liners was Mitch Hedberg, but he actually committed suicide. He was like he'd always wear sunglasses when he would do his stand-up, and he wouldn't like. Sometimes he would like turn around from the audience. He had this real phobia, you know. He was a real introvert, you know. Something was wrong with him, you know. I can't exactly remember what, but yeah, he committed suicide.
Damn.
And I just think if that kid would have just keep on going, oh man, he would have been up there, in my opinion.
It's crazy to hear all these comedians that have committed suicide. I mean, obviously, you know, with Robert Williams, that was a big one. I don't know if you guys remember a guy they called him Platypus Man, Richard Jenny. He committed
don't know if I remember
suicide.
him.
What the crazy part about him is he shot himself and he was still alive.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
he shot himself in the head and he was still alive. And you know, yeah, comedians go through depressions, man, and it's nuts. I mean, remember Sam Kinison?
Yeah.
Oh,
His was an
yeah.
accident, right? Was a car accident, I believe.
I'm not too sure.
I think so.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could even go to like comedians that made it from
Chris
like
Farley,
that went
dude.
to act. Yeah, exactly. That's where I was
Belushi.
going.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys, it's just a trip because you think they have all the money in the world and they're happy and they're not. I mean, I think for me, Robin Williams was the big one because it was just like the dude between comedian and being an actor, you know, it was just like, wow, really?
Yeah, he did so much stuff, you know, that it's
Yeah,
just
he
so iconic to us. You know, I remember Laura was devastated for a while over that
Hell
one.
yeah, man. I would definitely, that shit was crazy. And I mean, Billy Crystal's still good to this day. I mean, even watching his old show Soap. I don't know if you guys ever watched that shit.
Yeah, I remember so.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I like so, man. Shit was funny seeing him in there. And Once in a Blue Moon, we used to watch it growing up, was All in the Family, you know, Archie Bunker and
Archie Bunker,
yeah, Rob Reiner and Meathead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about you, Brent?
For me, I mean, like you said, the Chappelle, the Murrays, and all them. But
Can't say him.
no, I'm just saying. Besides those, Chris Rock has always been one of my favorites. He's ever since his first one I watched in '96 called "No More Pain" or "Bring the Pain." That's one of my favorites from Chris Rock, and his recent one's not bad either. The one
Yeah,
he
I
had
really
on
like that
Netflix.
one.
But Chris Rock's always had some good stand-ups. He makes me laugh all the goddamn time. I mean, he'll talk about some ghetto funny shit. He'll get into the politics. He's everywhere, you know. I love me some Chris Rock. One guy, one of my favorites of all time, Martin Lawrence.
I'm right there with you, man.
You know, Martin's always been my guy. From him. I mean, Martin. You know what? You remember What's Happened, the TV show?
Yeah.
Well, Martin Lawrence was on that show later on that people don't know about. It was called What's Happening Now, and Martin Lawrence was like the star of that show, even before he had his own Martin show.
Yeah, I mean, well, he hosted Def Comedy Jam too, you know?
Def Comedy Jam, one of the best hosts of Def Comedy Jam. I mean, the Martin TV show is one of my favorite TV shows of all time.
Fuck yeah, man.
And you can't get that anywhere.
No. You can't?
No, you can't get it streaming anywhere. I mean, of course, there's other ways to get stuff, but
You got to buy the box set, the old school box set.
I think they're going to do something because they've been kind of getting together recently, all the people.
Yeah. But the thing about Martin, you know, the Martin show was Shanae. Oh, my goodness. all the characters he played on there.
Tracy Morgan was in there.
Tracy. Yeah, he was the...
Bro
he had,
Man.
pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
He had the little... Yeah, everybody was on that damn show. But, yeah, Martin's one of my favorites, man. And I think you remember his first stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
Where he was like, water just glisten all
over your body. That's what friends are for.
That shit was fucking hilarious, though.
Or when he's just sitting there talking about, like, because he could just talk about the stupidest thing. He's talking about, like, jerking off. And he's like, I forget what he does. He keeps on creeping his hand or something like that, down and down and down.
Yeah, Martin's funny as shit, though.
I'm just chilling.
Just
chilling. And he's getting lower and lower. Oh, man. He's hilarious.
Yeah, old Martin. And then another one just became one of my favorites recently is Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Bill Burr is just fucking... His delivery and how he says it is just fucking makes you laugh, man. He's so angry. Sometimes he can be angry and aggressive with it, but it's just funny as shit. Yeah.
There's this YouTube video where I think he had somebody opening for him and the audience was just beat that guy up. Mm-hmm. And he came out and just kind of just railed on the audience, just was lighting up everybody, and then the audience kind of turned on him, so he just sat there for like literally 15 minutes just talking shit to the whole audience, because he's just like telling them, he's like, you don't know how hard it is to come up here, you know, you guys don't understand it, you know, like, and he was just going at it, man, and it just shows him his guts, you know, it wasn't just one person, one heckler, it was like the whole audience turned on him, and he just stood up there for like 15 minutes just talking shit, and it was hilarious. I'll have to try to find that video and put it in the show notes.
Yeah, man. Fucking Bill Burr. What about you, Brian?
You know what? For me, obviously, my favorite is definitely DL. I think we all like DL a lot.
Chicken in the pot.
Chicken in the pot. Was it the whipper? I can't even fucking the whipper. I can't even fucking say it, man. But you know, DL Hughley compared to DL Hughley. You know, when it comes to politics, comedian, race, whatever, he knows his shit, dude. And DL's worth it. Love me some DL. I don't know if you guys remember growing up watching House Party, but Robin Harris. If you have never listened to Robin Harris's special, it's on Spotify. I'm sure it's on iTunes or whatever. Listen to that shit. He's got Debo on there, and it's a riot, and talks about you have to listen to it, man. It's hilarious. One of them that I don't have on here that I'm just gonna go out with because I don't want to take this one away. B, you got me hooked on him, and his fucking special is hilarious, man. Is Cadillac Black, you know? Cadillac Black. Ari Spears, man. That fucking special. That I mean, I would see him again. I would not want to sit in the front row just like DL because Ari Spears. that shit he says about Captain Morgan's and when he calls that guy's mom out and shit.
Oh, that shit was going.
It just everything. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be that funny, man, and that shit had me on the fucking floor dying. And then fucking with the sunflower seeds, and then when he did fucking Floyd Mayweather Sr. Yeah, and he does Shaq so fucking well. That Shaq fucking yeah, man. So I gotta go. Those are my guys right there.
Yeah, I haven't said my last one, and I know me and you both share this guy. Brian is Bernie Mac.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
The delivery, the way he can just spin a story and just have you, and not even really like saying anything funny, but the way he's delivering it, oh man, he can get me wrapped around his finger and then just gives me the greatest punchline. I love the tribute that they gave to him at that Death Comedy Jam.
With the cigars, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
When he talks about, let me talk about motherfucker,
Yeah.
motherfucker and the bus driver and shit, and let me get some milk and cookies.
Milk and cookie.
But we know there's a lot of good ones. Red Fox, that's another
Fox,
guy that's
man.
just
Red Fox.
George
totally
Wallace,
great.
dude. George Wallace is
I
a good
forgot
one.
about George Wallace.
Love me some George Wallace. Seinfeld.
Mark Curry is one of my guys. Yeah, Seinfeld's good.
Yeah.
I mean, Mr. Cooper, like.
Oh yeah.
We forgot about Fluffy though. Fluffy's funny.
Oh yeah,
Gabriel Iglesias.
Gabriel
yeah,
Iglesias.
he's funny.
Yeah, my kids are upset. Well, Aiden's obsessed with him. Oh man.
Even John Leguizamo, I like his stuff. Some of his stuff's pretty
remember
crazy
show, man?
and
Remember the
dirty.
show back in
And
the day, House of Buggin'.
yeah,
Buggin', yeah. Yeah, House of Buggin'. I remember that shit.
Jim Gaffigan, I like, man. Jim Gaffigan's fucking pretty funny, dude.
you just look at him and he's funny.
Who's the one guy, Sebastian?
Oh, he's hilarious. That last Netflix that he did, man. I'd never even heard of him until I watched him with. It's going into my streaming, but comedians getting cars with coffee. Until I watched that, he was on one of those, and then I seen his stand up on Netflix, and me and Laura watched it. We were dying. Now I'm following him. I guess he just wrote a book. I might read it later on.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. Big Italiano. And then
it's always nice to see that.
Is it like Maniscalco or Maniscalco?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Somebody posted something on him probably like a couple months ago on Facebook. That fool is fucking funny though. He had me rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you gotta get some girls some love, man. And obviously, Baby Cobra.
Yeah.
Abby Wong. If no one's ever heard
Going
Abby
up there
Wong.
pregnant,
Yeah, and the shit she was saying, man. Everyone's got GHB and shit, or HPV. Everyone's got HPV.
Yeah.
Oops.
I liked it because she was like, she said something about like she's an anomaly or something like that because she's actually Asian and she's actually with an Asian guy and not some white guy. Oh, I was dying when she said that.
Oh man, everything about Homegirl was fucking great, man. She was good.
Tiffany Haddish, she's blowing up right now. I'm waiting for a special from her.
Yeah. I was watching that earlier today. Girls Trip.
Oh yeah, was that good?
Man, that Tiffany Haddish is just crazy.
She's on that new one, man. That is a perfect, in my opinion. Like it's almost.
Morgan?
Yeah, it's almost so good that I'm afraid to watch it. Me and Laura watched like 10 minutes of it. We turned it off just because we were tired, not because anything bad about the show.
Why are you afraid, though?
Because it's like they're like perfect together. Like there's no other two people I'd want to put together. It's almost like I never even thought about it, but once I seen it, I was like, oh yeah, duh. Like why wouldn't those people be the most hilarious people together?
No, that's true. It was good to see Tracy though back doing his thing though.
Yeah.
The last OG.
Yeah, the last OG.
The last OG.
Yeah,
We
that's
didn't
it.
even call out the name of it.
Have you guys seen any Richard Pryor though stand-ups before?
Yeah, I've seen a few. I don't. I used to listen to a record that my dad had back in the day about Richard. That's the first person I think I ever really. My dad used to like him a lot, and I would listen from him. And I think that might have been like the first dive that I listened to, besides like the people that are right in front of my face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was Richard.
I got one for you, man. I'm gonna see if you guys can guess this one. Who's the one? He was kind of funny, but who used to smash watermelons?
Oh my gosh, what's that guy's name? Something with a G.
Yep.
Smash Watermelon.
Gallagher.
Oh man, Gallagher. I used to watch him all the
Yep.
time, late at night.
Yes, sir. Gallagher, dog. Gallagher was pretty good, actually.
It was just a good show,
He's just such a trip. Everyone coming with fucking ponchos and shit, because he's gonna smash that watermelon. And I know he still does it with that big ass hammer. He had some funny ones.
Also too, he's not exactly like a comedian. Or I guess he is, but he doesn't. I don't know if he does stand up. Maybe he does. Who's the guy that does the comedy songs?
Adam Sandler.
Songs? Adam Sandler does those.
No, I mean, even though those are great CDs. No, the Willy. Not, why do I want to say Willy Wonka? It's not Willy Wonka. It's Eat It.
Oh, Weird Al Yankovic.
Weird Al
Yeah,
Yankovic.
Weird Al Yankovic. I used to like his stuff too. I mean, I don't know if he ever did shows or anything like that.
I don't think he really did stand up, did he?
No, I think he just no. You know what? I think he does. He used to do shows back in the '80s.
Oh, okay.
I remember that. There's a TV show that I watched that I loved, the Goldbergs, and they talked about him going to go watch a show from him.
Remember that movie? Was it UHC or UF? It was
UHF, man, with Kramer.
Yeah. I remember that shit.
That was a trip right there.
Oh yeah.
UHF. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I gotta go pee, man. I've been sitting here trying to hold it.
This guy right here.
Give me
man.
a second.
They start fucking downing those water pills, brother.
Hell yeah, man. well, fucking Ding-A-Ling goes Ding-A-Ling. All right, man, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit because you know what? I'm discovering breakfast in the morning is just fucking sexy. You know, I mean, if you don't have I'm a big breakfast guy, man. I mean, I want something because if you don't have breakfast, I'm a miserable motherfucker. I like me some breakfast, So, I mean, I'm kind of thinking about it right now, and the more I think about it, it's like if you don't make breakfast, because we always work late or you're always on the go and stuff like that. So where are your places to go for breakfast, man? For me, I mean, you can't go wrong with
in the kitchen.
No, I'm saying like a fast food place. I mean, obviously we like to go to Bravo from fucking breakfast burritos,
hell yeah.
but that's not during week for
No.
work. Mickey D's for me, man. You give me a fucking bacon and egg McGriddle and an egg white McMuffin, dog. I'm your happy camper.
Yeah, man, it's that sausage McMuffin with egg, man. That's the only thing I will ever get at McDonald's, pretty much. I don't fuck with their food like that. But yeah, the sausage McMuffin with egg, man.
Oh man, that was killing me.
Always got to get that in the morning. I usually get that pretty often, which I shouldn't be, and to cut back on that shit.
You know what place actually was pretty good, and the only
Did
reason
you guys just keep on talking while I went pee?
hell yeah.
Nah,
Yes,
fuck it,
sir.
we'll just leave it in.
Yeah, and then I hope you feel better. We'll see you in 5 minutes back in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But like, nah, I had to. Cause it's fake. Speaking of peeing, I had to go to the bathroom really bad. So I walk in the Chick-fil-A, and all like where the bathroom is, they look right at you. So you can't just fucking pee without buying something. So I felt so guilty, and I was hungry anyway. So I tried their breakfast, and that's just fucking bomb. I can't lie. Chick-fil-A's breakfast, that egg white with some chicken on top.
No, man.
I haven't had it.
right there.
It's actually good, man. Like DL
I've
says, he eats the chicken without the bun, obviously, because of some shit.
Chicken in the pot.
Chicken in the pot too, but man, Chick-fil-A breakfast, dude. If you haven't tried it yet, I would recommend it. Not bad.
Yeah, I gotta try that. I love those chicken sandwiches, but I never had the breakfast before.
Yeah, it's good, man. I mean, I'm a big, like I said, breakfast because I never eat lunch when I'm at work. I'm always eating sunflower seeds, so I eat like about 40 grams of protein, and if it's not, Mickey D's for me if it's like right then and there. But McDonald's in the morning is like in and out at lunchtime. It's fucking nuts.
Oh hell
Oh,
yeah!
yeah.
Oh, big time. That fucking line's fucking crazy.
See, I like Carl's Jr. They do these
You know
breakfast
what?
burritos.
I was gonna say the same thing, man. But I like their biscuits.
Oh yeah, the biscuits are good too. But they used to do, or they do, like it's called a big country breakfast. But like they put their hash browns in there, they put gravy, they put
Biscuits and gravy and
sausage.
shit.
Oh man.
Biscuits and gravy.
And then obviously when you're hungover, man, you go to Bravo Burger with a vitamin water and a breakfast burrito, and you're fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
You know where we've been going, especially when we're hungover, is the Lookout right above
Hell
Lake
yeah.
Elsinore.
How's their breakfast?
Oh my god, it is the best breakfast. It's so like it's cooked clean towards of like you could just tell it's like it's not just somebody in the back just whipping up stuff and just throwing it out like at Denny's or something. But oh man, it's so hearty and so fresh. Fruit, home potatoes are so good. Me and Laura love that place.
Yeah, I've never been there before.
I've always driven by it. I didn't know it was that good.
Yeah, trust me. If you're there during breakfast time, I mean, but it's an event because you'll be there for like 25 minutes before you even get food.
Yeah.
It's like if you're getting it from your house, somebody's like literally just sitting in the back there. They're not just trying to crank out shit,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a plug out here for longtime friends, the Tompkins family, and their Main Street Cafe they have out there in Fallbrook. They got some good ass breakfast there.
Okay.
Big time. Yeah. It's mainly just breakfast and lunch, I think, or only. They don't do like dinner and stuff like that. So
I'll have to go.
they kind of close early, but they got some bomb breakfast there too.
Hey, that's when you know a place is good.
Hell
If they're
yeah.
not, if the place doesn't stay open for dinner or lunch, or like lunch is it, you
Yeah.
know that's a good spot.
Good profit.
Yeah.
And if they close on Sundays, if they're closed on Sundays,
No, I think they are.
or I think
open
it's
on Sunday.
Mondays or Sundays, one of the two. Like that's a good spot.
Yeah, good food there. Good breakfast.
So, what you guys listening to?
Music.
Yeah, I know you're not listening to our podcast.
Music makes me lose control. Me, the DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Drums, please.
No Fresh Prince, just Jazzy Jeff alone. This is new CD came out called M3. I guess it's the third segment of a M series, I guess. Good shit. Good. His production on this is just so mellow and cool. Jazzy Jeff is one of those. I say I don't know. He doesn't get his praise for being a great producer. He produced a lot of hits. He produced all those Fresh Prince hits. When Jill Scott first came out, him and his team produced a lot of Jill Scott stuff. He just has a good sound. That's why I call him jazzy. He has that jazz sound to him sometimes, and it's just real smooth.
Yeah.
What's up?
No, I was gonna say that is definitely true though. Like you were saying about he's never got his praise because a lot of his music is timeless. Like a lot of those songs that he did with Fresh Prince are just
Summertime.
Yeah.
Parents just
don't understand. I mean, like anybody can listen to that and kind of relate to that at any point in time. You know.
Yeah. Even when Will went solo, he did a lot of hits for Will too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I was reading a story on him too the other day that when Will, I think when it was 10 years they're done with their contract, and the company tried to sue him. Like they fulfilled their contract and they were going to leave and do their own thing, and the freaking record company tried to sue him for some damn reason. Like it was no, thank you. Like usually when you end a job, they give you like a ring or a like thank you for your service, but they're like, fuck, we got a fucking lawsuit.
Oh man.
So yeah, it was pretty fucked up, but Will's doing good.
Yeah, he's going crazy on YouTube right now.
Oh yeah, YouTube and Instagram, man.
What do you guys think about him talking about Robert Williams, comedians? What do you think about him being the genie in the new, like the live action Aladdin?
Who, Will?
Yeah, he's gonna be the genie.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, he's funny.
Yeah, I think he's funny. I think he's kind of, I'm glad to see him do something again, and I think that's right up his alley.
Yeah, that should be cool. Yeah, but what about you, Brian? What you bumping?
It's got to go some Wale, man. Some Wale, some Effortless. If you haven't listened to it yet, it's a good beat. It's bumping. Yeah, definitely some Wale.
Wale.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that one yet. I'll have to peep that one out after this.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's a good groove right there, though.
Yeah.
I like that shit. What about you, Mike?
I've got to go. It's not even really something that's. It's got to be Childish Gambino's "This Is America." I mean, that thing is going nuts right now on YouTube.
The
I remember
video.
that video. I remember for some reason I was on YouTube probably like on Saturday night, and I noticed something dropped. It was like 4 hours in. I listened to it, and I'm like, wow. I was like completely shocked. I listened to it like 3 times straight. The music, it's not like a song you want to listen to towards of like, it's not a banger. It's not anything. It's more of like a all-together piece. It's the video, it's the song. It's like an artistic thing, more than just like a banger, for song. But man, I think I've listened to that thing like 6 different times. I've watched people's reactions. I've listened to people's diving into it. I mean, that thing is powerful if you really like look at that video.
Yeah. No, I remember you sent me the link.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. I was like, what is this? And I was like, when I that first part, man, like when he shot the fool in the head, I was like, oh, what the hell am I about to watch?
And then he's posing, and I didn't know this. There's I guess right when the Civil
War?
right when like everything was happening with slavery in the South and all that stuff, like I guess somebody wrote a book about how black people should act or white people going against black people, and it has this cover to it, and the way that he's standing and shooting is that same exact cover.
Oh, okay.
of that, and I forget the name of it. It's like it's a certain type of name that the book is. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but yeah, I was totally tripping out. There was so many inner things in that. You know, the Charleston, the Charleston shooting. You know,
Of the church. Yeah.
yeah, that they had on there.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't think I've seen the video get so much craziness since that one that they just did, that racist one. I forget the guy's name that just produced that one.
Jordan Lucas.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Nas and freaking Puff Daddy. You can hate me now.
You can hate me now?
Yeah, that took
Yeah. Damn, you can hate me. I forgot about that damn song. Super old school.
This just in, B.M.B podcast having some technical difficulties right now. We will be back at our regular scheduled program next week. Thank you.
Subscribe to B&B Podcast on iTunes to listen, comment, and review. And you can also listen on YouTube and podbean.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at B&B Podcast 3, and also on our Facebook fan page where you can vote on polls and stay up to date on future podcast episodes.